waving to the camera. Any last words? Clear prop.
Was that the little plane that was just over here?
Yeah. Pressure, temperature, fuel pressure, fuel level. We are good. When someone talks on the radio, just stop talking if we're talking so that I can hear what they're saying.
Okay.
We had some issues yesterday, I won't go into the details, but there was a bit going on here when we came back.
Yeah.
And it was cloudy.
Yeah.
And it just meant chaos. No one could see anyone. There's 5 aircraft floating around.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was interesting. And the guy that was supposed to come flying today, he said last night he probably won't, and I'm not sure if that's because of what happened yesterday a little bit, because he was flying with me yesterday, not in the back seat, just in his own airplane.
Traffic Maribor 6M800.
Yeah.
So he has the other little one in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So everything that happened, there was just random issues, and everything was going pear-shaped everywhere, and then there was a plane coming in from Brisbane, and so we knew it was coming. It was pretty quick, and I thought, oh, I'll have to wait until he lands. And when he landed, I didn't get a radio call to say he was on the ground, so I didn't know if he was on the ground.
Oh no.
And I got 2 radio calls that were garbage,
Yeah.
and I thought, was that him? I don't know. And it ended up being it was, but you didn't know, so we still didn't know if we could land because we couldn't see the runway for the clouds.
Oh no.
So I asked someone else on the ground, is that plane on the ground? Yes it is. And there was another plane coming in 4 miles away, and I thought, right, I've got to make my run for it now. And it all worked out in the end. Okay, you right to go?
Yep. So you pull this visor thing down?
Yeah, just pull over there.
Yep.
Up and down. Just leave it down, I guess.
Okay.
It's going to be fogged up because of the humidity. Maryborough traffic, Trike 6340, taxis for the apron, Maryborough. Alright. It's all feeling lovely. So we'll just go and sit over here. There's the sunrise. People, the sun is rising. We're not near, but there it is. We are ready to go at sunrise. Solstice sunrise. Queensland, Maryborough. Australia. The first to see the sun after New Zealand, Fiji, Japan. I don't know.
Traffic Maribor 6M800, marginal runway 17, up to go low level 6 Maribor.
Here's my temps. Yeah, a bit early. So I might just line up. Maryborough traffic, Trike 6340. Lines holds, runway 17, Maryborough. Maryborough traffic, microlight 6340 enters backtracks runway 17 for a local flight, Maryborough. temperature is 40, we need 50, we're close.
So what's the temperature, Stuart?
40 degrees on the engine,
Ah, okay, right.
and then we need 50. And while we're operating, it'll be 90 to 100 to 110 sort of thing
Okay.
while we're flying around. So we've got 43 at the moment.
I feel the lovely coolness of
I
this
know,
air.
it's better
Beautiful.
already. Wait until we're in the air. Hopefully you're not cold. Mind you, you're sheltered behind me, you should be right. But it is, some days it's demanding with the weather because like, it's hot on the ground
Yeah.
and you just don't want to get all dressed up. And in fact, when you come back, it's the same. You get hot really fast.
Yeah.
While you're in the air, you're really comfortable.
Yeah.
But if you don't dress up properly on the ground, you'll be cold in the air, and there's nothing worse than being cold.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got 46 degrees. We're good to go. Alright everyone, Di and I are taking to the sky. I didn't mean to do that, but there it is. And we'll just do a quick turn around here, and we'll be rolling 17 for a left-hand departure out to the east towards Fraser Island River Heads. You haven't done this before, Di?
No,
Well, are you excited?
I am.
You're not screaming yet, that's good. See if we can change that. Alright. Maribor traffic truck 6340 lines up, rolls runway 17 for a left-hand departure to the east, tracking the river for river heads, not above 1,500. Maribor traffic. Alright, good to go. Turn some volume up. 50 degrees on the nail, how's that?
Wow.
And we're airborne. Oh, got a right turn there. Nice. Get some wind effects now. So there's nothing on the windsock.
It seems windier, hey?
Yeah, is your microphone near your mouth?
Some people notice.
Yeah, that won't work. Maribor traffic truck 6340 on runway 17, left-hand departure to Riverheads. Maribor traffic.
Maribor traffic, 6900, base runway 17.
So this gets awkward now. Where do we go? So we're in the clouds. So I've got to be very careful here. I don't end up in something I don't want to know about. Get away from the airport, get away from the traffic. We might head over to that gap actually. I've got to climb fast though.
So what speed does this go?
When we're cruising, we're doing 140 kilometres an hour.
Okay.
We're doing 120 at the moment.
Wow.
We'll put some climb onto it.
It's funny because it nearly feels like you're stationary.
Yeah, well if I turn this way, which we will, we'll go around the top of that little tail of the cloud. So we're going to have a headwind now. We've got a ground speed of next to probably nothing. Oh no, 65. So we've got a 5 knot headwind, that's not too bad. So 1,500 now, we'll stay here for a moment. Speed her up a bit. Yeah. Some cruise control on. We're rolling. We're out here. Look, hands off, nothing. Di's still in the back there.
Yay!
Yay.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
Wow, look how dark those clouds are.
Yeah, so we've got some quite a bit of cloud around at the moment. Haven't really found the sun yet, but we will. I hope. I can see it through there somewhere, hey?
Yeah.
It's not looking really good. Hopefully we can land when we come back, because it might be too clouded in. That's what happened yesterday. It was got get a bit sort of hit and miss. What's floating around here? My strap. My helmet's not done up again. Now it is. Now what we've got to do is, oh I don't know, let's get above this. And there's the sun. So we're going to climb to the heavens. Oh, are we? Not feeling good about this. Power, where's the power? So we'll do some sneaky turns in the clouds and we'll climb up above it. We're at 2,500, it's going to get cold. If you're hot on the ground, you won't be long for long. Actually, I might do the left here. Harvey Bay Maribel traffic, type 6340 is climbing to 3,500, tracking east. And we're currently 5 miles to the east of Maryborough, Harvey Bay Maribel traffic. Okie dokie. See what I mean about you don't know when you're going to get caught in this cloud.
Yeah, I must say.
And power, I've got to monitor that. I've got it out. If I need to go down, I've got all that area there.
So dark.
It's pretty cool. Once we're above this, it'll be fine. Oh, I've got a service issue now on my camera. Bloody hell. Turn it off. I can't turn it off.
Isn't it amazing how clouds just...
Yeah, look at it. This is heaven now.
It's like big fluffy balls of wool. Fairy floss.
Alright, we've made it to clear air. I won't be able to find the airport again. So what I'm going to do, it is a bit of a... Actually, it is a bit illegal. It's kind of not good, actually. We're going to go to GPS and we're going to lock in Maryborough. Enter. So I always know where Maryborough is and I always know what direction to go. So I'm not actually liking it out here because I think we're kind of in the risky zone.
Yeah.
There's the summer solstice for Queensland, Maryborough, Australia. We're in a very bad situation here with unable to see the ground. So we're going to turn back towards the airport and overfly. We're currently at 4,000 nearly, 4,000 feet. It's not the best situation to be in. There are gaps though, like there's one over here, and that's what we're looking for to go back down.
Okay.
Problem is I don't know where we are, sort of thing. Like I can't eyeball the ground easily for navigation. That just looks like it goes on forever.
I know. Amazing.
You warm enough?
Yep.
So now we're doing 140. I can go faster, but it gets windy. We're currently 7 miles to the east. There's the Sandy Straits.
Did you understand that?
Just, he's on downwind at Maryborough. It's 8006, the training aircraft. Let's hope this recoups recording. Yeah, it's going. I'll get some crowd reactions from the back seat. Alright, so what we might do is duck down now. Go and see some water.
So we're still travelling at the same kilometres per hour?
A little bit slower at the moment.
Okay. You can feel the air temperature, can't you? Like I can feel it getting warmer.
It is, yeah.
On my feet.
Yep, definitely is. Actually, it's getting too warm. I'm starting to get cooked again already. So we've dropped 500 feet. So we've seen the sun, we may not see it again.
Oh, you're so funny.
I am. So we're just to the south of River Heads.
You actually don't realise there's all these little tiny
Islands.
islands.
Yeah. Oh, the colour is disgusting. Dark. That's why I chose to put strobe lights on this aircraft, because at least we're visible.
Okay.
Just pop up to River Heads. This cloud will improve as the morning goes on, hopefully. Alright, we're back to cruise, we're nearly there. A bit lower. We're actually getting really low.
Hey?
Getting low. To get below the cloud, it's still really low. Like Maryborough is fully gone.
So it must be low tide, is it?
Is it? Yeah, actually I thought it was high, but it doesn't look high. It's not a big high. We're actually really low. 500 feet's our minimum. So this cloud base is really low still. It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the runway. That's at the Diamonds. I used to know the people that lived there. That's a return point if we need it.
Where's the runway?
Yeah. It's a private runway.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah. Right, power. So we're at minimum altitude at the moment.
That house seems like it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's probably a little holiday fishing shack.
How do you even get to it?
Just by boat. It's so humid. I'm going to get a shot of that. That looks awesome. That's why it's all
pretty,
misty.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's so misty. It's all the humidity on the cold morning. So if anyone's asking, we're at 500 feet at the moment, and we technically are. So we are above legal, but we are in a dicey area, so there's a lot of islands to land on, but the inconvenience of removing the trike from an island is not a good one.
No. The water is so dirty.
Doesn't help when the sun's not in it and there's a lot of cloud in the sky either. I think the tide's running out at the moment too. I thought it was high tide about 8 o'clock actually, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's still coming in.
You actually don't realise how many mangroves are around the place until you're up in the air like this.
Yeah, this is just mangroves, eh? It's the Australian version, no it's not really, of the Florida Keys. So it's all rivers and what do you call them? Little inlets and outlets and crocodile habitat. Imagine finding a crocodile here, you'd be pretty lucky.
Yeah.
Or unlucky, whatever. The only way you'd really see them is if they were in the water, in plain view. I don't think you've got much chance of seeing them on the bank. So we're just making our way north to Riverheads. So we're not going to be able to go this low near the houses. So I'm going to climb up over here and we'll go above those clouds again. So we'll set a climb power.
Have you ever taken it out of a night time, Stuart?
Not allowed to.
Oh, really?
So legal is what we call civilian daylight and dusk.
Yeah.
So that would also be called first light and last light. And that proceeds around this area. It's about 20 minutes before sunrise and 20 minutes after sunset. And that's your legal maximum sort of times.
Okay.
Like anything outside that's illegal for recreational flying or a special endorsement with a specially equipped aircraft. You need a few more instruments for night flying.
Yeah.
Just wondering if we're going to climb out of this or I'm going to have to do a loopy. Might roll around here actually. Keep climbing here, slow climb. the sun rays.
Yeah.
Nearly there.
So how do you know what other aircraft are in the air?
It's all radio,
Okay.
so I've heard nothing else on the radio at the moment. There could be a departure from Maryborough or Harvey Bay, and if someone else wants to come into this area, they have to call it 10 miles. So we would then know they're entering this airspace area.
Yeah.
But if we're outside, because we're in what's called a CTAF, and which is a, I can never remember the first word. Compulsory, is it? I don't know, traffic advisory frequency. So that's the frequency we're on at the moment.
Okay.
And that means they have to broadcast. But if we're outside the CTAF, they don't have to be broadcasting. And that's when you've got to keep your eyes peeled. So if I was doing this outside of this area, I wouldn't have a clue who was out there.
Yeah.
And there could be a plane just go, phew.
Yeah. Come up through the clouds in front of you.
And that wouldn't be good. That got cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know.
Just on top of the clouds.
So does it actually have a reading of what the air temperature is up?
Yeah, we do. How accurate it is, I don't know. But it's currently saying 21, which wouldn't be right. It might have to cool down a little bit first.
Yeah.
Because we've just been climbing out of a warmer zone. So the sensor has to cool down before it'll show a true reading.
Yeah.
I would imagine. My toes are cold now. Now we're tracking, better be aware. I've really got to be aware of where Maryborough is at all times. We are... So the river's down here. Oh, what's that? Track along there. Right, so we're tracking west, northwest. Maryborough's over there, and it's 7 miles. So the river should be just down here. There's the river. So Maryborough's over there. much to see up here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to track out to the west, see what the clouds like there, get below it, and then go back into Maryborough. So there's the river there. Maryborough is just over there. It's 5 miles.
The air seems so clean up here, doesn't it?
Yeah. It is today. It's not smoky. Like when we got all the fires, it's not really, you can't really fly because it's, the visibility is really bad.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. We'll get a photo of the sun across the clouds. I'll get one with my trike wing in it. Should really do the side without the number on, just in case I get reported for something. Can't see it. There it is.
Traffic Maryborough, take that 900, final runway 17, structure cloud, Maryborough.
That is so hard to understand.
Yeah, I didn't really copy that too well. So we're heading towards Harvey Bay. See how far this cloud goes. Might go directly overhead Maryborough actually. There's the town there.
Maryborough.
Yeah, down there. There's the river. It's clearer here. So we're tracking directly inbound overhead Maryborough Airport. Maryborough traffic, trike 634 is 3 miles to the east. At 4,500, tracking inbound to overfly Maryborough to the west, Maryborough traffic. A rather interesting flight this morning, Di.
It certainly is.
It's fascinating. Oh, we'll get a back shot of the sun. We'll get a shot with you and the sun. How good could that be? Actually, I've got to show you something amazing too in a minute with the, there's a thing called a glory on the clouds, and you will appreciate that in a moment. So that's the sun behind us. I'll wait until we get over the airport. So see that rainbow over there? Circular rainbow?
Oh yeah.
That's from us. That's our shadow. It's the way the light goes past us and reflects back from the water droplets like a rainbow.
Okay.
But we're seeing the whole rainbow, the whole circle of it.
Yeah.
Where's the airport? Must be just here. Oh yeah, there's a gap. Yeah, we're good. Heaps of room to land. Russell's still doing circuits, so it must be okay. Yep. There it is! Woohoo! About traffic, track 6340 is overhead the field at 4,500, tracking west, southwest, about traffic.
Oh, is that Russell down there?
Did you see him?
Down there, yeah, this side.
The runway should be below us now. There it is. He's doing circuits with a student.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Alrighty, that's nice. We're at the waypoint, that's good. Yeah, squeal's annoying. So the gaps aren't really opening up in the clouds, are they?
No. So is there always clouds in the sky?
No.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in the world, yeah. But not...
So you've been up and there's been no clouds?
Absolutely. But it's nice having clouds too, because it's a bit of a different sort of a thing. So I can't see the Boppel Mountain at the moment either. Should be over there. That's interesting. It's probably where that lump of cloud is. So I can still see ground, there's Maryborough.
Yeah.
I can still see the ground. So we can sort of identify where we are. We can get back, we can get down through it.
Yeah.
Before we come near back to the airport, that's bad English. Before we come back to the airport, I need to be underneath it so I've got full visual of everything.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to descend here into the circuit. That would just be really a bad idea. So there's a really good gap to go back down through. And we're probably, what are we, 1 mile to the west. I'm going to go out a bit further. Clear of all runways. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's another layer of cloud down there too. So as you can see, we could stay up here all day. There's the river, so that's West Maryborough. What we might do is take that option. Now that I know that they're off the runway. I'll try and get this glory and the cloud close up on video for you.
Get the what?
that glory, the rainbow.
Oh yeah.
So, not sure how this is going to work out though. I can't fly into the cloud. That's about as close as I want to get, really.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Maryborough is a lot bigger than I actually thought when you're looking
Yeah.
at it from the air.
Yeah. Maryborough traffic, trike 6340 is 2 miles to the south at 2,500 inbound, full stop Maryborough. Wind is from the north. We're going to go over here. Wind is from the north. Okay. Power's off. Lights on. So you're good?
Yeah,
Had a good fly?
yeah, it was good.
I don't want to stay up too long because it's a little bit dodgy. Unless you want to go and see something else.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just might track out. Okay, let's do that. Might be able to get up here.
Be nice to do it when it's a really totally clear day, I reckon.
Yeah. Maryborough traffic, trike 6340, amended plan. We'll track west along the river, 2 miles to the west of the airfield at this time, and we're descending to 1000. Maryborough traffic.
So what's that over there, Stuart?
Where?
On the left-hand side on the river?
Crocodile?
No. All that.
Oh, that's a sand mining operation. They
Ah.
pull sand out of the river. So this is really low. Okay, we're not doing this. Can't do this over houses.
Yeah.
Right, that's not going to happen. Changes, eh?
It seems really windy now.
Oh, we're lower. We're in the sort of like thermal zone.
Yeah.
It's warm air around. Right, let's get up. We're legal height, but we're kind of, well, we're actually even not legal now because we're over the houses. I just have to make it look legal. Yeah, no worries. Maryborough traffic, trike 6340 is 2 miles to the north, southwest inbound, and we're at 1000 Maryborough traffic.
Maryborough traffic, midnight 194, taxiing terminal, Maryborough.
Rainfall last 10 minutes. News. Order. AWS airborne weather. Wind 330 degrees magnetic. 6 knots. QNH 1008. Listen.
Maribor traffic, trike 6340 is joining downwind runway 35. Full stop, Maribor traffic. Hope my camera's rolling. We might get the landing today, guys, before the battery goes flat on the camera. It always goes flat before we get the landing, and let's make it a good landing. And the lens I see has got a bit of condensation on it. It's so humid and warm. It's crazy conditions. But yeah, enjoy the landing. We'll make it a good one, because they always are. I don't keep my promise now. Maribor traffic, trike 6340 turns base, runway 35, full stop, Maribor. Bit rodeo today. Clear, 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 clear. Okay. Yeah.
That was nice and smooth. Stuart,
It was good.
nicely done.
And we pulled up before the turn off as well. Maribor traffic, trike 6340 is clear of all runways, Maribor. Getting hot now. How was that, Di?
Fantastic.
That was an
Awesome.
adventure. Yes, lovely. Our flight time was 50 minutes, well, operations time. This trike has now got 64 hours and 2.2 on the engine. Still a baby.
Also.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
See you next time. Don't know when that will be, but when it is, it is. See ya. Let's hope I'm recording the audio, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it stops, and if it did, I'll be upset. I'll be good.